Hi crocheters of the world. Finally, the first video on this year. So it's this lovely blouse that I sweater that I crocheted. I designed as a crochet garment. It's the stitch is the granny variation, a granny variation. It's really easy. I actually have the square worked with this stitch. You have the link below. And I said it would be just lovely to create a blouse with this stitch, and exactly it's just lovely. Now I finished it. Let's say I use as border this stitch, the flower stitch is puff flower stitch, is also a stitch that I presented in a tutorial, so I put the link below of this tutorial too, so you have it. There I also have the written instructions, so you can email me for them, or I will put them on Raverly if you are not one of my customers on my Magico Gomitolo shop. I will try to put them on Raverly too, so you can purchase them from there if you want the written instructions. And what can I say? I used more or less, this is what I have, 400 grams of alpaca active. You have the link below. The yarn is really beautiful. It's so nice and thin. I work it with 3 millimeters hook, and it looks really nice. Now I work it a little bit longer, but you can also work a nice dress or tunic if you want to. This border there is on the bottom part. You can watch the photos, my photos, how it looks on me on my Facebook page or on Instagram. So you can see it, you can just have an idea of how it looks on dress. So let's get started with the. So it is super nice and soft alpaca active that it is to be worked with 3 millimeters hook, and actually I will work it with 3 millimeters hook. Really beautiful, really nice, very fine. So let us begin our pullover. So to begin, we will need the back side neckline, which means it's exactly the neckline on the back from shoulder to shoulder. Leave approximately 1 to 2 centimeters on one side and on the other side of the neck. And I don't have the meter here, but you just have to measure yourself. You can measure also a sweater that you like. And on this measure you will put not chains, but this is a slip knot. But let me show you how to begin. You will chain 2, insert hook into the first chain and single crochet into it. And now we will chain 3, yarn over, insert hook into your single crochet and work a long double crochet like this. This is the first space, arch, name it as you wish. So chain 3, yarn over, insert hook into the stitch, and yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, and pull through 2. This is the long double crochet. Now we will go on like this for the number that we need for the measure of our neckline, but we need it to be a multiple of 3. In my case, I will go on and work and put 12. And for a small medium size, it's okay if you work 12 for the back of the neck. If you want to work a larger measure from a large, extra large, you can put 15 for the back of the neck. So it's 1, 2, 3, and I will just continue on for my 12 spaces. And as I said, you can just go ahead and work um, 15 if you need, if you want to work a larger measure. Then I will explain you how to calculate the sleeves, and then you will need to add 4 more spaces for the 4 raglan lines and 2 more spaces like this for the front sides. Okay, I have my 12 spaces here, and from this, if you are a large, extra large, extra large, you put 15 as I said, and from here we will just calculate our sleeves, and for the sleeve we just divide by 3 the number of spaces that we put for the neckline, which is 12 divided by 3, it's 4. So we will need 4 plus 4. So 4 is the number of spaces that we will put for one sleeve, which we will put 8 for 2 sleeves. And in case you have 15, it's 5. So it's 5 plus 5. Okay, so go ahead and put 8 more or 10 more, and we will need 6 more. And this is for all sizes. 6 more, 4 of them are for the 4 raglan lines. 2 of them are for the front sides. So go ahead and complete your spaces, and then we will begin with the very first row. Now that I have all my 26 spaces, or 31, depends on the size that you choose to work, we will begin with a chain 3, and we will finish with a double crochet. Into the space, first space, I will work 3 double crochets, and this is actually the pattern stitch. I can say 3 double crochet. Then into the next I will work my first raglan line, raglan increase, and it's exactly the granny increase. 3 double crochet, chain 3, and 3 more double crochets. So it's like this. 1, 2 and 3. Okay, now I will go ahead and work in my next 4 spaces. I will work my sleeve. So in each of them, 4 or 5, depends again on the size that you are working at, I will work again 3 double crochet in each. 2, this is my second, my third, 3, and my 4th space. Okay, and now again into the next space I will work my second raglan line increase. It's 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochets. Pretty easy so far. Actually it is easy, but it's really beautiful. Okay, that's it. Now I have the front side, 1 raglan line, the sleeve, 1, the second raglan line. Now I will go ahead and work 12 groups of 3 double crochets in my next 12 spaces, and then I will work exactly the same thing that I worked so far, only that on the contrary. So from here I will complete all with 12. You have to complete with 15 if you are working on the larger sizes, and then I will work my third raglan line, again 4 for the sleeve, and my 4th raglan line, and then the last group of 3 double crochets for the the other front side. Let me finish all and I will show you what I have. So I finished my first row and I finished it with a double crochet into the single crochet, exactly as I said. I began with chain 3 and I finished with a double crochet. These are border stitches. Okay, let's get started with the second row. The second row of the pattern stitch, nothing happened, so let's say we don't increase in this row, we just work it and it is with single crochet and chain 3. So over the first double crochet we will single crochet. I chained 1 to turn, and over the double crochet I will single crochet. I single crocheted already. Now in between the double crochet and the group of 3 I want to single crochet one more time, and now I will begin chain 3 in between the groups of 3 double crochet, single crochet, chain 3 to skip the group of 3 and single crochet. Now I am into the corner. Into the corner I will single crochet, chain 3 and one more single crochet, and again chain 3 in between the groups of 3, single crochet, chain 3 in between the groups of 3, single crochet, and this is how we will actually continue on. So chain 3 to skip the group of 3, double crochet and single crochet in between the groups. Into the chain 3 of the corner, as you've already seen, we work single crochet, chain 3 and single crochet. Now let me just, I am here, okay, already. So single crochet, chain 3 and single crochet. Okay. So we finish exactly as we began, with a single crochet in between the last group of 3 double crochets and the single crochet into the third chain of the beginning chain 3. Okay, now let's get started with another row, and from here we will just begin to increase on the front sides. So we will increase like this until we will get the total number of the front sides of the same, so exactly the same of the total number of the back side. Okay, now when if you work on small medium sizes, you will have exactly the same number, because we have a even number on the back side, which is 12. If you are working on the large, extra large sizes, you will have one more here. So on the front side, let's say 25 on the back side and 26 on the front side, because you will have of course these two parts are equal, and when you sum them you will have a even number, obvious, and here you will always have a odd number because you began with 15. So you add 2 to 2 as you increase, so you remain with a odd number, so 15, 17, 19, 21, 23 and so on. Okay, now how to increase for the front side. So we chain 3 for the double crochet, border double crochet over the first single crochet. Into the next single crochet, which is this one, you will, no, sorry, into the first single crochet you will put 3 double crochets. So you chain 3 and you work into the single crochet 3, the first single crochet 3 double crochets. Now attention, around the next single crochet work 1 double crochet. Okay, into the chain 3 space, obvious, we just work our 3 double crochets, and this is for sure. And now we will go ahead and work like this. Around each single crochet we will just double crochet, like a front post double crochet, and into the chain 3 we will 3 double crochets. Okay, so for the rest we will just continue on like this. When we get to the chain 3 corner, around the single crochet we double crochet,
And into the chain 3 we will just work the corner, which is 3 double crochet, chain 3, and 3 more double crochet. So this is how we work this third row of our pullover. And around the single crochet again we will double crochet, and now we will just continue on like this. Chain 3 double crochet into the chain 3 space, and around the single crochet just double crochet all around till the end. Don't forget to, I will be back to show you the end. Okay, so this is what we have. I'm about to finish the row and I have 2 single crochets. Now yarn over around the first one, around the first single crochet, kind of like this, work your double crochet, and into the last single crochet work 3 double crochets for the increase, you know, and 1 more for the border stitch. Okay, this is what we have so far. Now let me show you how to work. From now on we will actually work like this, the single crochet chain 3 row. So we begin with a chain 1, turn, and single crochet into the first double crochet. This is for sure. Now in between these 4 stitches that we worked into the last single crochet, so we just take our first one like this. In between the first and the other 3 we single crochet. Okay, now we chain 3, and from now on the single crochet will be worked in between the groups of 3 into the double crochet front post double crochet that we worked into the previous row. So chain 3 into the front post double crochet, work the single crochet, chain 3, and again it's here, search for it into the first rows. It's a little bit more difficult, but the rest will be easy. Now it's the chain 3 space, the corner. Into the corner we single crochet, chain 3, and single crochet. So here we work exactly the same. Then again chain 3, and in between, here it is, my double crochet. So search for the double crochet, don't work the single crochet into one of the double crochet of the group of 3. So work it exactly into the front post double crochet worked around the single crochet into the previous row. Okay, so it's this one, very important. 1 2 3. Okay, it's 1 2 3, and we go 3, 1 2 3, so like this. Okay, now go ahead and finish this row, and I will show you from the next. We will just have the entire image, let's say, of our pattern stitch. Okay, so into the corner we single crochet, chain 3, and single crochet like this. Okay, to finish the row we will single crochet, skip the last 3, single crochet in between them, and the chain 3, beginning chain 3, and into the third chain, single crochet again. Now chain 3 to begin. Don't forget to into each of our double crochet row we will increase. So chain 3, and into the first single crochet work 3 single crochets. Then don't forget that around the next single crochet you will work 1 double crochet, and from now on we will work like this, 3 double crochet, and this is well known already, but here we will go and work around the we will skip the single crochet, we will go and work around the front post double crochet, and we will go work from now on front post 3 triple crochet. So yarn over twice, go around the double crochet and work your stitch like this. And now chain 3, three double crochet into the chain 3 space, yarn over twice and go around the stitch. Now this will be a little bit more difficult to identify the stitches, but from now on we just have the lines very well drawn, let's say, so you can see them, you won't have problems anymore. Okay, so it's 3 double crochets into the chain 3 and then around the double crochet, the front post double crochet, we go and work front post triple crochet and then 3 double crochets. And now I just want to show you how to work into the corner. So into the corner we will work around the single crochet 1 double crochet, so as we did so far, and into the chain 3 we just work the corner, so we work 3 double crochets. Oops. Chain 3 and 3 more double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, and around the next single crochet exactly the same thing, 1 front post double crochet. So this is how we will go on. Let me show you one more time. So into the chain 3 we work our 3 double crochets, and this is something that we know already, but what we didn't work so far, it's the triple crochet around the double crochet, and from now on will be triple crochet around the triple crochet, and will be easier because, as I said before, we already have the lines set it up. Okay, so we have them here, we just have them here. Okay, it will be easier, much more easier. Okay, this is just the fourth, this is 1, 2, the third, yes, the third double crochet row. Let's say it's a little bit more tricky. Okay, so continue on like this. Now you just know, yarn over twice, and let me search for it, it's here. Work your double crochet front post and into the chain 3, and into the corner you've just seen how to work around the single crochet. You work a double crochet and you work into the chain 3 corner, 3 double crochet, chain 3 and 3 more double crochet, and around the next single crochet you work another double crochet. Okay, I finished the round. And now, from now on, as I said, until we will have the same number of the total number of the front sides, both will be the same as the back side. And as I said, for if you begin with 15, it must be 1 more here on the front side. We will go ahead and work like this. So for the single crochet row, we will single crochet into the first, we will single crochet always in between, in between the first and the group of 3, then we chain 3, and now we have to single crochet into the stitch that we work front post. It's at the beginning will be a double crochet, for the rest of the pattern is a triple crochet, and into the corners it is actually a double crochet, as we know, it's a double crochet, and the rest it's a front post. Anyway, it's there that we will work our single crochets, and into the chain 3 space we will single crochet, chain 3 and single crochet. Go ahead and complete your yoke, and until you will have the same number of stitches. So from time to time you just count them and see if you have them the same number, and I will be back to show you how to continue on. I finished mine. Actually, I finished the part with the it's like this. So I have the same number of groups of 3 double crochets on the front side, both 12 plus 12, which is 24, and I have 24 on the back side. Now I can begin to work without increasing on it at the beginning and at the end of each row. If you want to continue on to work a cardigan, now you can just easily don't have to join. You can just continue on and work it like this. In rows, obvious, as you did so far, only that you won't increase anymore at the beginning and at the end. So you will finish with only 1 double crochet, not 3 plus 1, and you will begin with only chain 3. Okay, so that's all. Now if you want to work a blouse, just join with the beginning or the last, sorry, here double crochet, make a little knot and cut your yarn, obvious. We will begin now to work the rest of the yoke from left side corner, and we will work it like this. Insert hook in the middle and work your double crochet. Obvious, it's the double crochet that we will work first, like this. And actually, sorry, it's on the left side that I want to work my double crochet. Yeah, oops, like this. Chain, or maybe if I just can work it like this. Yes, I can. This is my first double crochet, let's say, and I will be back at the end of the round and I will work another double crochet and the chain 3, and you will see how. From now I will just chain 3 and go ahead and work, skip 1 group of 3 and work my triple crochet here. Okay, so sorry, I won't work my triple crochet, I will work my single crochet. Okay, like this, and I will just go all around. Now it's easier when you work in round because you can see better where to work your single crochet. You know, when we work it on the opposite side, on the wrong side, it's a little bit more difficult to identify where to work your single crochet on the top of the front post, a double crochet or a triple crochet, you know. Now it's easier to see where it is.